Good evening, my friends. It's Thursday! Yes, indeed. It's Thursday. Hanging out with Clayton on Thursday. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh. Let me try that one again. Good evening, my friends. It's not quite Thursday yet, actually. It'll be Thursday in less than 4 minutes. But, I'm getting a head start, because frankly, I'm bored, because what else are you supposed to do at 11:55 at night? Whatever. So I'm just going to briefly talk for a second, because I want to get to the main point of this post, which you'll see very soon, trust me. But I just want to say a few things and get a few things out of the way. So, it has been another fantastic week here in college, and everyone's still pretty awesome, and the food doesn't suck, and my professors are awesome, except for my math professor. You see, she's Russian and old and crazy, and I think she's toting an AK-47 in her purse. I don't understand a word she's saying in the class, so I'm kind of really afraid of her. Yeah. But aside from her, it's pretty awesome, and I love the majority of my professors. They're very easy to get along with and understand that we have lives. And yeah, so that's basically the talk about college. Oh, still making lots of friends. Hopefully you'll get to meet some of them soon on these postings. In fact, you just might meet some of them in this week's post. It's a little foreshadowing for you. Foreshadowing. Aside from that, all is well for the most part. Things are awesome, and now I'm starting to ramble. And in spite of these being mindless ramblings, I don't really feel like rambling. But here are a few responses, because I want to get that out of the way. Adam, who's that ugly fucker in your video at 4 minutes and 15 seconds? And at the end of the credits. And, well, not the credits, the fucking Rickroll. You know what, Adam? You Rickrolled us! How could you do that? I was expecting some epic sax guy, and you know what? You dashed my dreams against the stones, like in Macbeth. Actually, that's a funny thing to note, because not tonight, but tomorrow night, which is technically tonight when you see this, but bear with me. Anyhow, I'm going to a theatrical production of a world premiere play called Mortal Terror, which is about Shakespeare getting commissioned to write Macbeth by King James I during 1605, while the gunpowder plot is happening. So it's like Shakespeare and Guy Fawkes and King James and Queen Anne and all of these awesome people from British history, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and the script is great, and I've written a term paper on it. That term paper is now my bitch. So yeah, that's all well and good. And, I've found ways to kill time, whether it just be running around the city or using all of my school's wonderful facilities, including a great music practice room that's stocked with like a piano and a drum kit, and no one ever uses it, so it's usually like free reign for me, and it's pretty awesome. I've actually been working on my drumming, so that's cool, and yeah. Hi guys, after that magical time travel clap, It's now just about 2 p.m. on Thursday afternoon, as you can see by my dynamic costume change. And, last night I talked about stuff, and it's not important, and I'm going to do a revised version right now. Last week I told you guys that I was going to start doing a tour of Boston, and, you know, showing you stuff. So, what you're about to see are a couple of landmarks in my part of town, and me talking about them. The audio's a little shitty, so I'm sorry about that. I guess I mumble when I'm out in public, among the masses.
Text message, sir.
You can wait. But yeah, you're gonna see just a brief couple of landmarks in the area. And then every week onwards, I'm going to show off another fun landmark and go out on the street and do my thing. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. And with that, I am now going to use another magical time-traveling clap to take us back to about 9:30 this morning when I was walking to class. So let's do that now. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thursday morning, right around 9:30 a.m. I'm just walking to class and figured I'd get a couple of things out of the way on our walking tour of Boston while I was heading in that direction. The lovely little place that I'm walking through right now is the Boston Common. This is basically, well, as you can see, it's a beautiful park. In fact, it is the first public park in the United States. It was established in 1636 off the top of my head, and is particularly pretty. They're doing some renovations and reconstruction and landscaping crap to it. But yeah, this is the Common. It's a great place to hang out, chill, or walk through, which is what I'm doing now. Onward! So I'm just walking out of the Common, and greeting me is this lovely gold-domed building, the Massachusetts State House. This is where the state congress and all that cool stuff meet up and do stuff and get paid a lot of money, and, you know, this is the place where they all come to be corrupt. But that's okay, because it's got a shiny gold dome. Yeah, very pretty. Okay, onward. Alright guys, we're basically in the heart of Beacon Hill, and this is Temple Street. It's basically like the hub for Suffolk and its buildings. This is the Archer building right here, which is a room which is full of science classrooms and math and evil things like that. This is the Sea Walsh Theater. It's where they put on plays. It's one of the 3 theaters here at Suffolk, and there you go. I really like Beacon Hill because it has all of these street lamps, and it just has a very nice old world feel to it, and that's cool. So, the class that I'm going to, my only class today, is right here in the Frank J. Donahue building. And Donahue's like basically Schwartzburg. I have multiple classes here. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to take my class, and then I will see you all later. Peace out. Right, so that class was interesting, I guess. But anyhow, continuing on with our tour, this is the Boston Public Garden. And it is one of the most beautiful and wonderful places in the city, basically. I love it here. This is kind of where I go to just sort of chillax and contemplate after a rough day. What few rough days there have been. And I'm just going to keep rambling and let you sort of take it in, I guess. It's very much an oasis from the concrete jungle. It's right across from the Common from Charles Street, and that's nice. This is a nice little statue to honor Robert McCloskey, who wrote the children's story "Make Way for Ducklings," which is, I think I remember reading that in my youth at some point. It's a squirrel. That's interesting. Usually when it's not so overcast and dreary and starting to rain, which it is now, it's a lot more vibrant, and there are street musicians, and I once saw a man here who was playing a hurdy-gurdy, and that was pretty awesome. I think my favorite part of the garden has got to be the lake, because it's really pretty, and there are always lots of ducks. See? Look, wait a minute. I'm going to try and get a little close up to this little fella. It's a duck floating along doing his thing, and there are swans, and I love like the droopy willow trees. This is just like a lovely little spot amid the chaotic city where you can just sort of relax and, you know, think before stuff happens. It's kind of starting to rain really hard, but I'm going to try and zoom in. Swans. Hey Colin. Swan! Just saying. So yeah, I'm going to attempt to get out of this rain for a little while. Okay guys, I hope you liked that first part of your tour of Boston. Like I said, every week after this, I'm going to show you one new landmark, at least one, and hopefully after a couple of weeks you're going to get a really solid feel for what's going on here. And yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun, I think. So, that is that. And now, I'm going to use another time travel clap to take us back to Clayton at about a little past midnight this morning to conclude the episode. So, take it away, past me! Now, since I don't need internet videos to play me off, I figured I would just annoy the crap out of you, I guess. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Adam, since I didn't get Epic Sax Guy in your post, I'm just going to do this now, and I'm just going to play myself off. So, until next week, my friends, I bid you all adieu. Boom. Video editing. Oh yeah. Until next week, my friends. Peace out.